Hello Internet, my name's Scott and this is my channel Living Rad. And today's a Saturday, so it must be time for another episode of Saturday morning cartoon game reviews. This week I'm taking a look at Taz-Mania on the Master System. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Taz-Mania on the Master System is based on the beloved 90s series of the same name. In this reimagining of Taz, he now has a family who can all speak and live fairly normal lives. But Taz is still that crazy spinning and eating machine he always was. It was a great cartoon which I still like to go back to every now and then. There was a few games based on the series with varying gameplay, but the Master System version is a straight up platformer, in which you spin and jump around as the hyperactive Tasmanian devil on a mission to fill his bottomless stomach with a supposedly extinct seabird's egg. The first thing I've got to mention is that Taz is pretty slippery to control, and his spin attack can often land you in more trouble than it's worth. But once you've mastered the art of it, it can be pretty useful to get you to platforms unreachable by the normal jump. There's 5 levels in all, which are split into 3 stages, 2 platforming areas followed by a boss. The stages are fairly diverse and some of the later levels are pretty big, and every level has secret areas to be found, and many of them also have more than one path to take, for a bit of replay value. Graphically it's by no means the prettiest game on the console, but I think they captured the art style of the cartoon nicely. There's an array of enemies which are mostly area specific, and a majority of the bosses are characters from the show, which is a nice touch for fans of the classic cartoon. There's a few power-ups to be eaten along the way, a turkey for health, a Taz-shaped 1-up, and an invincibility star that will protect you from enemies. There's also the bomb, which does a fair amount of damage if eaten, and not even the star can protect you from that. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty well made game. It's fun to play once you actually get Taz under control, but its biggest shortcoming is it's incredibly short, and I beat it in around 20 minutes after not playing it properly for a good 20 years at least. But it's very cheap to pick up and well worth the money. It serves its source material well, and even though it only took me a short while to beat it, I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of playing it. And that's it for another episode of Saturday morning cartoon game reviews. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye!